Alright guys, so I got the part in. Here it is, right here. It's 3760A. You can usually get this at your local hobby shop. So, alright, first thing we'll do is open it. That's good enough. You have the shocks themselves. It comes with springs. You've got this 30 weight oil, just stock. I'm not going to use it, so I'm going to set it over here. And then you have your spacers and little cup things right here. You can use the old cups, but I mean it doesn't really matter. And in your instructions, but if you're watching this, you shouldn't need your instructions. But let's get the slash over here. Alright, so this is what we're working with. I haven't got it off or anything yet, so let's go ahead and do that. Basically what happened to mine and why I have to replace it is because it has a thing right here. Can't think of it. But it a seal, and it'll seal the stuff in there. Can't think right now. But take it off. Yours will probably look different than mine. It should be attached like that. But let me get this off. Alright, so it should just pull apart like this. That'll come right off. I'm going to show you how to unscrew it, how I do it. But then you'll get your smaller one and take it off from the bottom. Wrong size. Alright, let me get this off and you unscrew it and it should just pull right out. Alright guys, when you get it unscrewed, it should be able to just pull out. If it doesn't, kind of twist it a couple times. Oops. And then it should come right off. We'll sit the old one right here because you're going to need parts off of it that it doesn't come with. So let's move this out the way without knocking any more stuff over. Let's open this right up. You have these right here. Alright. So it should be looking like is this right here. Now you shouldn't need anything from inside this. But you are going to need to get inside of this. So what you want to do is put a tool inside of it and twist. Now if it's too tight, get some pliers and hold it on there and it'll come right off. And the part mine was missing was this right there. And because traxxas is stupid, this is kind of flattened out. It should be more of a bubble. But it should be pulled out like this. But that's okay, we can work with it. So what I do is I'm going to take my shock oil. I use 35 weight. You can use the stock 30, or yours might look like this. So I kind of shake mine up a little bit, open it on up, and pour it in there. Now some people might do it a different way, but this is just how I was taught and how I want to do it. Put a little bit more in there. That's good right there. Alright, now that you got that on, you're going to take your seal, place the seal on top, get your cap, screw on your cap without doing it like me. Make sure it's on there. Alright, now what I do, because I've had so many problems with the top of them coming off and it's leaking, go figure. I take my pliers, and there should be like these notches in here, right there. Use that, and then stick your tool through and tighten it down a little bit extra. But that's just me because mine is always coming off. Alright, now I'm going to change my color scheme a little bit. It used to be all white shocks, but I'm going to switch it. I have this one, and I accidentally threw away my other one, and I was going to use it for the back. Well, actually, they're different sizes, and I've never needed to replace the back. So we're just going to replace the front, and I might actually just maybe spray paint these ones black. But we'll get into that on a later day because I'm kind of in a hurry. I need to stop talking as much too. Open your shocks. Now what I do is you're going to take your parts from this, right? So the first thing you want to do, pull up on the spring, kind of push that in, and then it should pull right off. And then this will come right off. And then all of my spacers on here, I'm going to pull off. Now you're going to want to take your paper towel or your rag or whatever you have. I have my rag. If it has oil on it, you're going to wipe it off, or if they're dirty, just make sure and wipe everything off. Alright, now that you got it all wiped off, start however you do it. If you go smallest to biggest, biggest to smallest. I'm going to stick probably the next size up, so it'll be this and then a bigger one, and that should be good. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this on here, and let me grab the other one. Alright guys, so I just decided to use it from this, so I'm going to take this one and just going to kind of twist it off and stick that on there, just like that. You're going to want to slide the cap on, don't forget that. And I'm doing the wrong one, ain't I? I sure am. I just noticed that. Alright, same thing. Put them on, slide this on. Good to go. Take your spring. See, that's kind of why I didn't want to use this one, because this one's a little bigger. But, you know. Use a little bit of extra force to get it on. Alright, basically doing the opposite now. Excuse me. You're going to take this, slide it on, or you can take your new one. I'll go ahead and take my new one. Twist it on off. Slide it on. And there you go. I'm just going to show you how to do this one side. It's going to be the same exact process for the other side. It's kind of more of a short and sweet video. Here you go. You're going to want to pump it a couple of times to get the oil moving. But this is what you're going to want to be looking like. And then move on to here, as I'm shoving stuff out the way. Now you want to take your old one. You see this thing right here. Somehow, some way you want to be able to push that out. Now what I do, now I know a bunch of people do it a different way, but I'm kind of a messy person. I'm just going to take some needle nose and grab it at the end. Actually, doing a different way than I usually do. And that twists off. It's not that big of a deal. Well, you're going to get this off somehow, some way. So let's move on. Alright guys, we're kind of in a different place now. But what you're going to want to do is push it with your thing. And it comes right out. That's what you need. Alright, let's try this again. See if it works. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Maybe loosen. Looking good. That's what we want. We want it to swivel. Let's go on the light over here. I have no light over there, guys. Swivel. It's in there. Beautiful. That's exactly what we want. So let's go back to the car. Alright, so after all that confusion and mistakes and everything, we're back. I'm going to wing this one. I don't know if y'all could see out there. I don't even know if y'all could see now. Oh, yep. See the little crack? It's cracked about halfway. Actually, it's cracked the whole way. I don't think, because it's the top. And as long as it's tightened down good enough, you know, I think it'll be fine. But if it does breaking, I'll fix it. It's just the top, you know. What I'm going to do is keep this for spare parts, because you never know. And I actually got rid of my last one. Moving on, I got to stay on track because I'm running out of time, guys. So let's just go. Hold on, guys. Alright. Somebody driving by in the middle of the night. That's why I'm stressing, guys. Got things to do and places to be in the morning. Important places to be. Alright, so you're going to have the 2 screw holes. I mean, it doesn't really matter which one you put it in, but I put it in the last one. But whichever one you feel comfortable with putting it in, that's the one you want to put it in. Alright, let me zoom back out so you're not looking at my hand. You're going to stick the screw through and tighten her down. I'm going to tighten it down and I should be back right after this. Alright then, guys, we're over here. You're going to want to find that screw. Where is my screw? Let me find my screw. It's kind of a mess. Alright, so I found it. And of course it was in the last place there. And it fell again. That makes a lot of sense. Let me find it this time. Alright, I'm back again. This is like the worst video I could have ever made. I might actually delete this one and upload a different one because I'm always replacing these stock shocks. I want to switch over, get her tightened down, and if you have time, I would say go enjoy the fun. Just don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and pump this a couple times so you know if that's what you want. Kind of a little softer than I would like, but you know. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Turn on post notifications, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.